everybody, welcome to another episode of Tour Tuesdays Allentown. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Megan. I am from the City Center Allentown Residential Leasing Office. I am joined once again by Tara Anthony, one of our community managers. As you can see, we've started in a little bit different of a location today. We are on the top floor of the brand new parking garage that was just built at 8th and Walnut Street, and this is the garage that is connected to our Center Square Lofts community. We'll tell you a little bit about that, but I did want to welcome you guys back. As a reminder, on all of these episodes, we give away gift cards to different downtown merchants. So last week's winner, which was a $25 gift card to the Dime, is Kate Balliot. So Kate, we will send you a message about how to pick up your gift card from us. And then next week, we're going to be giving away a gift card to Johnny's Bagels. So let us know that you're here, ask any questions, share this video once it's posted, and we're happy to answer any questions that you have. So today, we're obviously starting here on the roof of the parking garage. After this, we're going to head downstairs and look at a studio apartment, which a lot of people have been asking for, as we have not shown the studio quite yet. So this garage here, aside from the fantastic view from up here, is one of the largest parking garages that has been built downtown. I believe it's just under 900 spaces, which is a humongous garage. Of course, as we talk about, the best part of this garage is the view. But besides the awesome views out over the downtown, I say the biggest perk here is that you, as a Center Square Lofts resident, have a parking space included in this parking garage, and it is connected to the building on every single floor. So despite the fact that we are here on the 10th floor of the parking garage, you don't need to park up here. You can park on the level that is associated with your apartment, which makes life easy. There's multiple ways to get in and out of the building from each floor, but up here, one of the other cool design features about this parking garage, I know I mentioned we're on the 10th floor. So if you look at from street level, you're not going to see the top of this garage. So this garage is about 4 stories taller than the building. So our building is 5 stories. Everything's arranged a little bit differently, but it allows us to fit a lot more parking in one space and allow our friends at ADP next door parking, as well as our residents, without missing out on any parking for our residents, and with still keeping the streetscape looking beautiful. So, Tara, do you have any comments about the garage or the view or the fact that it's very, very hot up here?
It is so hot that I think we're ready to take this tour inside. So we're gonna head inside to the awesome elevators, down a few stories, and check out the studio. What do you think, Megan?
Sounds good.
Awesome.
I don't know if any of our friends from ADP are gonna
wave
to us in the windows.
There they are.
We'll head on in here. Come on in, folks. So there are multiple ways to get throughout the building, multiple elevator shafts, stairways. For the purposes of today's episode, we are going to walk into this elevator here, which is an elevator that's inside the parking garage. As I mentioned, up on the roof, we have multiple points of exit and entrance on every single floor. So you're not going to be parking necessarily on a different level that you live on, and even if you are, not a big deal. There's elevators to get you everywhere you need to go. So we have about 2 floors to go, and then we're going to go for a little walk, and we'll check out that studio apartment. What's really cool about this studio, and a lot of people have been asking, this is the last studio apartment available for a move-in in September. So if you're looking to move into our community relatively quickly, this is the last studio apartment available for your time frame. Okay? Little walk here. You can see kind of what a more standard level of the garage looks like. A lot of our neighbors from ADP park in here. So ADP, if any of you are watching, welcome to the neighborhood. We're happy to have you guys here. Some of their parkers park in this garage, some park in our other garages downtown. Of course, as a resident of Center Square Lofts, you are always guaranteed parking in this garage. So you always have a parking space included in the rent. Before we go inside, do we have any parking questions?
Yeah.
As I try not to trip.
What if you have 2 cars? Both cars goes in this garage?
Yes, so we include 1 free parking space with every apartment. Additional parking spaces can be purchased. The price is $75 a month, so just factor that into your budget, but if you do have 2 vehicles, you are more than welcome to park in here. Okay, let's head on in. Hard hats on. As you can see, a lot of changes have been made. A lot of our hallways are starting to be drywalled, but we're gonna head right down to the end of this hall here to take a look at the last studio apartment for a September move-in. Any questions while we walk?
Yeah. Last week you mentioned a resident happy hour, and people want to know what other events do you do for residents throughout the year?
So there are a lot of cool things. We'll get past this fan. There are a lot of cool things that we do throughout the year. Of course, the resident happy hours are one of them. We also have a rooftop party that happens on the roof of our Strata Flats building. We've had events at the Allentown Art Museum, and we've had events at Miller Symphony Hall open. I'm sure we're going to be doing something at the downtown Allentown Market when that comes online, which is going to be happening very soon, which we're really excited about. We'll get past this fan. And then I will hand it over to Tara and let her show the studio apartment off.
Here it is. Just kidding. So a lot more to the eye. Tons of natural light. What's really cool about this specific feature is while you kind of spin around, there are so many ways to set this up. So studios are a big hit. So big that this is the last one available for a September move-in. So as Megan said, this one we're specifically showing off because of that. So in here you do have your bathroom. Over here is going to be your kitchen. So really cool. You're going to have this whole wall that is the kitchen, right, Megan?
Whole wall.
Whole wall, expanding the entire way. So you have this entire area to really set up however you want. It is a lot of space. We're talking about 555 to 570. So definitely large for a studio. So we are right butt up against the corner, which is why you have these 3 windows. Really awesome. And of course, the best part is you get all the amenities that everybody else gets down here.
Yeah, and there's definitely no shortage of closet space when it comes to the studio apartments. So if you take a peek down this hallway right here, which is where we entered the apartment, this is where the washer and dryer closet goes. There's also 3 closets along the entryway. So despite the fact that you're in a studio apartment, you are definitely not missing out on any of the awesome closet space that we have in all the other apartments here. Those walk-in closets in the 1 bedrooms and 2 bedrooms have been a really big hit. So the fact that you have multiple closets in a studio definitely doesn't take any storage space away from you.
Definitely not. And on top of it, let's not forget, you do get the extra storage space outside of the apartment as well.
Any questions about the studio?
Yeah. Just to give people a visual, how would you set up this apartment yourself?
Sure. So if it were me, this is the bathroom entrance right here. So I would probably have my bed either against this wall here or against this wall here, which really leaves all of this space where Tara is standing as your main living area. So one of the really cool things about all of our apartments is we do allow you to wall mount your televisions, and we allow you to really make it your own. So to maximize your floor space, I recommend mounting your TV. There's some really cool things out there on Pinterest and these other websites about how to set up studio apartments. As Tara mentioned, studios are by far one of our most popular floor plans. People love them. It allows you to live in a really cool community with a lot of great amenities. And if you don't necessarily spend all of your time inside your apartment and you're out and about enjoying happy hours and resident functions, when you live in a community like this, a lot of it is about spending time in your amenities and outside in the neighborhood. And I think that's why studios have become so popular. Absolutely. I think bed against that wall is would do it.
And what's your favorite feature in this studio layout?
I know mine is the closet space. So I know I talked about it a little bit at the front. I think a common misconception with studio apartments is that they have no storage.
Yeah.
And I think this is definitely the exception to the rule with all of the fantastic closets at the beginning and the extra storage that Tara mentioned.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite?
So I have to say, I mention it every single Tuesday, is the natural light, but I think honestly in this one it's going to be how large your bathroom is. Because let's face it, we're both girls, we love getting ready, and I'm not going to lie, that bathroom is killer.
So finishes haven't gone in quite yet in the bathroom, but this particular bathroom in this apartment has a beautiful stall shower, lots of great cabinetry that's going to be going in. And as we mentioned, this is the last studio apartment available for September. So if you are interested in making this particular apartment your home, you can schedule a tour with us, visit us on our website, give us a call. We are now offering hard hot tours Monday through Saturday. So every day that we are open during the week, we are able to get you in here for a a tour. So if you had inquired previously about coming in prior to us offering Saturday tours, don't hesitate to reach back out because we are now here and ready to show you around during really any of our office hours. Thank you again for tuning in. We apologize if we cut out at all in the elevator. We'll find out. But we are, of course, giving away a gift card to Johnny's Bagels. So please share this video, leave your comments, any questions that you have. I wanted to say thank you again to Tara for joining me as my co-host for another week. But we will see you next week for another episode of Tour Tuesday. And we're going to go into the air conditioning. Bye. Bye.